Okay, so now we're moving on to topic number 2, personalizing. Yeah, so this one is the second topic. Okay, for personalizing, first thing is using this module. Sorry, not module, this activity called favorite. So this one is empty is because it is purely customized, based on a customized basis. So it has nothing until you add something to favorite. Yeah. So this one, it's basically a module for a section for quick access lah. Because when you first log in, right, this is the screen that you will see, and you can put. It's in a way anything you want to rearrange. It's like desktop shortcuts. Your program icon is inside your file explorer. It is inside your systems folders. But in order to access them quickly, you can create a shortcut and put it on your desktop. So think of these favorites as a desktop for shortcuts. Lor. Yeah. So let's say the modules that you need to access are under, let's say, for example, invoice and receipt. And then also under purchases, supply invoice and payment. And then under adjustments, you're also doing journal entry. And let's say under closing, bank recon. And under reporting, you need to see the general ledger. So you can see to open all these modules, I have to click to different activities. And I have to click, even within the same activity, I have to click under different categories. And then swap there also, yeah. So all these, instead of having to, let's say I need to access all of this almost every day. Instead of doing that, I can go and right click and add to favorite. And then I'll see under favorites. Yeah, so let me just do that. You can compare the time I need to open all this manually without having favorites. And when I have favorites. Okay, so let me close all, demo. I log off. I come in. Now they're under my favorites. So when I'm logged in only, I can see all this and I can open it like that. Yeah. So this is just a shortcut. They're not relocating it. They are still in their respective categories and activities. You're just simply creating like a shortcut icon like that. Lor. Yeah. So if you want to remove it from your favorite, just be at the favorite here and then right click and remove from favorite. So this one, anything covered under this topic of personalizing, right? It is only for your own login account, personal to your login account. It will not be affecting any of your coworkers and other users that are using a different login account. Yeah. So everyone can have their own personal set of favorite modules. Okay, the next one, and I think the last one actually, under personalizing is inside the document itself, the document entry screen. So over here. So let me drag this bigger. So these are at the moment the columns available inside quotation. We have serial number, item, description, quantity, unit price, and then discount percentage and discount raw number, job code, tax code, remark, amount, and GST amount. Okay, so these things are over here in this particular size, in this particular order, but all these can be changed. So in order to begin editing these columns, right, you have to put your cursor onto the header, the first not the first row, but row 0, the header. Do a right click, and then you'll be able to select this thing called edit column. So then I'm not sure if you can see it in my presentation, but basically the header has changed color, size also changed a little bit, and that's how you know that you have clicked edit column and it has triggered lah. So now you see different color. So in this mode of editing mode, you can do a few things. You can click, hold, and drag this column to rearrange it. So for example, instead of serial number, item, then description, right? I want serial number, description, then item. So I drag item here. So now it is description, then item. What I can do is also resize the column. So for example, serial number, my serial number never exceeds, let's say, 3 digits. So I don't need so much space. I can drag it smaller. Whereas my description usually is quite long, so I can drag it bigger. Yeah. And then let's say amount and GST is always, even with 10% GST, is always going to be one digit, at least one digit smaller than amount. So I can put this just a little smaller than amount, yeah, to save space. And yeah, so that's what you can do. And the last thing is to actually hide the entire column. It is, you have to right click on the header again, and then this time select hide slash unhide column. This one you'll see a lot of checkboxes here. So every checkbox that is ticked, right, is a column that is being displayed right now. Anything that is not ticked has been hidden away, but you can tick it to display lah. So for example, I want to see unit of measure, UOM, so I tick it. And let's say I do not need to see discount. I can just leave discount percentage over there instead of discount. So I untick discount, and you'll see this one disappear, and you'll see UOM appear. So UOM, I'm going to put it next to quantity because it makes the most sense. Okay. And yep, just like that. So once I'm done editing, right, I right click once again and then click save. This will make sure that the changes have been saved lah. If not, when you close and reopen the module, the changes will be gone. If let's say I had done a mistake, accidentally do something like this, let's say I virtually hidden away the description column and I can no longer uh, resize it because it's hard to click. What I can do is I right click and then click cancel. This would, it's like an undo button. You'll reload your previous save. So anything you've done since you last saved, it will be cancelled. Yeah. And then there is this reset, which is a factory reset. So reset to the very default of the system. Yeah. Before you done any changes, any sort of personalization will be wiped away. So this is just quotation. This one demo, but one good example I have here is for invoice. It's the one I make nicely personalized. So serial number small, item is normal, description is big, quantity is smaller, unit price, text code. Let's say I only need to see the first three characters, so I put like that. Amount and GST size accordingly, and then job code. Yeah. So just nice, you see there's nothing cut off here. But if I which I seldom do, I need to access location and warehouse. It is beyond the scroll bar here. But I don't need it so often, so I put it behind the scroll bar. Also, also okay. Yeah. Whereas the rest of these things here, I need it all the time. Yeah. And then the rest that I have hidden away are these things that I don't need. Yeah. JW, when you save already, that means you right click and save here like that, right? This one, the personalization is locked to your own login account. Yeah. So column change back to the previous. I think this one we can take it as a support question lah. You can email us as support. Yeah, but by right, it's not supposed to change. If let's say you find that you have clicked saved here, the column has returned to its original color and shape, then when you close and reopen is gone. You can let us know lah. We'll take your situation as a support case. Yeah. Yeah, for mine, you see, if I close it, reopen is still like that. Yeah. Also, this one you have to make sure you're not sharing any login account lah. Because if you're sharing the same login account as another user, they log in even from a different computer to make the change. The personalized change is going to save to their login account. Okay, yeah. So you're basically done for the personalizing topic. Moving on to this new section, preparation.